sail out because I'm pretty overpowered. I thought maybe after the squall the wind would drop back down again, but it looks like it's staying pretty strong, so I'm going to put up the little guy instead so that I can stop hand steering. Stop! Alright, I have put a double reef in the main and the working jib up, and we're a lot better balanced now. The wind vane's not working as hard, and once I get everything settled the way I want it, I can probably leave the cockpit and go back below and not be babysitting as much, which I'm still doing now because we're not quite there yet with our balance, with our trim. Yeah, exciting times. Definitely worked up a sweat. So I was just getting up to check the course and check how things were going, and I saw a huge rip in the mainsail, which is sort of to be expected. I have this roll of sail tape. This is the thickest I could find in Fiji. So I'm going to take the sail down and try to tape up the seam, and hopefully it stays. And I have become a lean, mean stitching machine. So what I've decided I'm gonna have to do is hand sew up along this entire seam before I can tape it, or it's just gonna come undone again. So thus far, we've done all of this. Now we're to here. Because we're getting deeper into the sail, I'm one side, Tiga's the other, and then our spare hands are holding the fabric top. So I'm gonna see if I can set up the camera somewhere to show how cool we are. So we've gone along the whole length of this seam, and now I'm just going over the very end a million times because I feel like this is going to be the problem part. Backwards. I've just sail taped over this whole seam, and now we're gonna flip it on the other side and sail tape the other side as well. Fix is done, it's sewn, it's sail taped on both sides. I'm gonna raise the main with the double reef and just hope that it holds. As you can see, the head of the mainsail came off of the little slide that's supposed to be in the track. I'm not sure why I didn't fix this at the time of sewing, but I think it's that I just spent an hour on the sail and I was tired of working. Sail is up. Looks a little janky.
Holds air though.
It's pretty scarry. Wow, so that took about an hour, I think, hour and a bit, to sew probably it's what, 4 feet of sail, and in a horrible sort of manner. I'm just gonna be really careful if the wind picks up and we start going too fast. I'll put the third reef in just so there's less strain on the sail. The third reef is pretty far below, it's about 4 feet below that rip, so it's not really gonna do a whole ton of good, but it'll be better. The less strain that can be on the sail now at this point, the better. And we have about 575 miles to go, so mainsail, please just hold out until then. Okay, thanks, bye. Well, several hours later and the sail repair is still holding. The tape is already starting to come off, but honestly the tape isn't really, the tape is just keeping the edge down. So Tegan and I just sat outside for about 10 minutes in between rains. It's great to get some fresh air, and now we're back in Belowsville. We were joking that we each kind of have our own nest on either side of the boat. This is my nest.
Welcome to my nest.
Very comfortable. Yes. And outside it's just another great day. Great day. Yep.
Just like any self-respecting beast, the yak has 2 nesticles.
2 vesticles?
Nesticles.
Yes, tickle. Are you impressical? Bye. Day 6. Last night there was basically no wind all night long, and then at 4 in the morning, so I had left this small working jib up even though there wasn't a lot of wind because it was flogging, and I just felt like there wasn't any need to put up the bigger head sail and have even more strain on the rig. Tiga and I basically stayed below all night because there's no wind and it was raining, and we kind of tried to sleep but couldn't because the sails were so loud. And then at 4 a.m. rain started and the wind kicked in, and so I got up, put on my fall weather jacket, and then boom, 40-knot squall, pitch black, pouring rain. I ran forward and I was tearing down the head sail, but at that point the boat had rounded up so far that there were waves breaking over the bow, and then I just went back onto the tiller and steered through it for about an hour in the rain. Then threw a reef in the main just because it makes it easier when the boat's rolling. If the main is double reefed, it doesn't give as much strain to the sail. And then I thought, I'm in this weird system of squalls, it's better to be reefed down because we were overpowered with even just the main up. But I've been awake ever since, and it's still cold and rainy. The sails are still flogging. Right now there's a little bit of wind that's kicked in, but I've just made myself a cup of tea. And the repair is holding, so we were 40 knots of wind, overpowered, and the stitches held, so that's good news. And I don't know, I'm really happy, even though I'm averaging about 2 knots and it's cold and rainy and there's no wind, and I'm still 550 miles from New Zealand and I have no idea when I'll get there. I just can't wake up sad. This is a grand adventure. It's a weird temperature. I'm not used to wearing this many clothes on my boat. I'm going to a cool place that I haven't been with the Gek yet. Totally different climate, totally different culture than what I'm used to the past 3 years, and I don't know. I'm just really happy to be out here. I think it's hard for me to wake up not happy on my boat. So somehow, even though it's been either 5 knots or 25 knots for the past 4 days, I'm managing to scrape out 90-mile days, which is kind of insane. And it does feel like I'm clawing every mile and really earning it, because it's either sails flogging or me running around like a mad woman, tearing down canvas, repairing canvas. But it does mean that potentially in another 5 or 6 days, even with this amount of weirdness, I could be in. So that's cool. Wind's coming back. It's been about 3 hours of no wind flogging, and now it's starting to fill in, which means adjustments to that ye old wind vane, and hopefully some respite from the down below. It's sort of a forest of damp and drying clothing and foul weather gear from our various stints out in the rain on watch. It kind of feels like living in a laundry house. Yeah, so today's halfway day, mile-wise, and Tiga and I got each other gifts to exchange, so I'm gonna wake her up and we're gonna open presents. We just opened our halfway gifts. Tia got me magnetic snakes and ladders, so we're playing it between bunks. Oops.
Holly got me a box of cheese.
3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I got a ladder. Oh, yowza. Up to 31 now. Tia got me, okay, gummy candy is my kryptonite.
Ooh, 6.
So she got me a bag of gummy candy. And a Fiji fish, because in my bed I have a wall of a little souvenir, postcard, or trinket from every country I've been to. And then this book, Nandi. Nandi.
I got a 6, but I'm still on the first round.
But okay. Haha, school.
Haha, school.
Oh. 1. Uh-oh. No one's gotten a snake yet.
Oh, let me just drink this fresh pressed green smoothie.
Best served cold. Good thing it's so cold in here. Exhibit A, long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, we're both in long sleeves.
I know, it's weird.
Ooh, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just plodding my way around.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hit a snake next. 1. I also got myself a green smoothie so that Tiga didn't have to share. That was my second gift.
If you land on the tail of a snake, nothing happens, right?
Yeah, it's only the head. You go down to the tail. These are weird pictures though. This kid is getting spanked.
Let it be a lesson.
All children. So there's blue sky for the first time in days and days. Tika doesn't want to go to bed, so I'm going to take a picture of it for her and show it to her. There it is.
Oh my god, wow, look at that sliver.
Blue sky! This just in. Sunshine. Sunshine. All of our wet things are outside drying. We are drying ourselves out. The boat's open. We're airing out. Yes, there are squalls, but yes, there's also sun through cloud and sky of blue, and it just feels amazing. The sails aren't flogging anymore. We're almost 500 miles away, which is cool. We're gonna break the 5s in the next, well, maybe 2 hours, maybe less. Yeah, it's nice to be able to sit outside again. We're currently about 450 miles north of New Zealand, next to one of the balls that we've been trying to avoid. Tiga is riding a message in a bottle. We're gonna dip the end of the bottle in contact cement, screw the lid on, toss it into the great blue sea, and see if anyone finds it. Chances are they totally will. Way more land than ocean out here. At least that's what I learned in geography class. Anyway, here we have the artist at work. Ahoy. What's inside? You don't get to know! Only if you find the message in the bottle! And it has Tiga's email address on it, so hit her up! It has nudes in it. Just kidding. Or am I? Sketch me like one of your French girls. Why did I sound German?
Because everyone knows.
No, that sketch is wrong. He's not accurate enough. I would like you to write it in cigarette ash. This is more French. Okay, I'm done making fun of different cultures, and those are the only 2 accents that I can do.
Oh, wait. Unscroll it like a scroll.
I'm gonna do this in reverse and then it'll. oh, she's going for the tight roll.
It's the worst video.
Because we are professionals, we are sealing the lid with Bison Kit Contact Cement. Give her more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Well, I did say give her more. I'm gonna blame this on myself. Maybe if you keep twisting it. Well sealed, ladies and gentlemen. And the ceremonial tossing over of the bottle.
Does it have to dry first?
Probably. That's not a bad idea.
We tossed the 2 hours time.
Da 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 da.
Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye message. Goodbye bottle.
It was nice drinking you.
It was nice dipping you in Bison.
Wee wee.
New Zealand is this way.
You're going the wrong way.
The sky is really pretty. Tricky. Oh, it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Any parting words for the bottle?
Oh, there once was a bottle of glass. I wanted only to save the driver's ass.
And on the rest of the limerick we pass. It's sunset. We're sitting out in the cockpit watching our first sunset in a couple days now. Yeah, it's just so beautiful, and there's finally enough wind to fill the sails so they're not flogging. Everything is really mellow, and it just feels so good to be out here watching beautiful nature after a couple days of hiding from the rain down below. It's definitely was a long time coming, and the clouds are just so cool. I can't believe this.
Baby ferns uncurling, every
thank you guys for watching this week's video. I am back on the Gek, editing on the Gek. Feels very good. I've been back for about a week, and I am just diving into some of the long list of boat projects that I have going on for the last month and a half that I'm in New Zealand. I have a fun request for you guys if you're interested. My mom is coming to visit me in New Zealand. She's coming in 4 days. She's flying in, and I thought it would be fun if you guys have any questions you want to ask her, if you want to put them in the comments below, and then I'll do a little interview with her of your questions. So just for a little bit of background, my parents circumnavigated in the early 90s on their Cal 25, and they had us children along the way. So I am a boat kid from the age of 0 to 12. My parents then bought a 33-foot steel-hulled sloop. My dad totally refitted it, and they took it up to the Arctic, where we were for a couple years. Whoa, there's so many boats coming into this anchorage that this is just all wakes, but it's really... Wait, disco ball for reference. It's really wavy right now. Yeah, so anyway, if you guys have any questions you want to ask her about me, how cool I am, I'm clearly the favorite child of the three of us, feel free to comment those below, and I will compile them for when my mom comes, and then at the end of the next video that I put up. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. I feel like I need to de-stow my boat. In the next YouTube that I put up in 2 weeks, I'll tack that on to the end, my interview with her. I put out new videos on YouTube every 2 weeks, and for my patrons, you guys get a snack on the weeks that I don't put out full-length YouTube video. Also, you guys are able to request videos that you might want to see of things I'm not necessarily showing on YouTube, like how I do my sails, how I do my dinghy, any sort of operations or tools or lifestyle things that you want to see. I do take requests and love having those interactions with you guys. Thank you to all of my patrons who are making this trip possible. If you'd like to become a patron, my Patreon is patreon.com/wintippy. For one-time donations, I have a PayPal, paypal.me/wintippy. I do appreciate that. I put these videos out here, and my only source of income is just what you guys donate to me to allow me to continue this trip and continue making content to put out there for the world to see. I have new merchandise. It's very exciting. If you check out my merchandise website, there's some new t-shirt designs, and I've added hats because I've had some requests for those from you guys. And so, thank you for watching. Thank you, Tish, for helping me remember that I need to edit a new video and upload it for you guys. And Tish also sort of manages my videos. I upload them to Dropbox, and then she turns around and puts them onto YouTube. So, that's pretty much it for this week. I will see you guys, patrons, next week with a snack, and YouTubers, I'll see you in 2 weeks with another full-length episode, and I look forward to your questions for my mom. She looks forward to them too. I've already cleared this with her, and she said, hell yeah. She didn't say that, but she's very excited.